evening. Welcome to News Channel 8. I'm Jerome Aegean, and in tonight's top stories, the Virgin Islands makes national news once again as mysterious packages were delivered to government offices, not only in the territory, but in other areas of the nation as well. News Channel 8's Wes Small reports from the Lieutenant Governor's office.
I'm here at the Lieutenant Governor's office in Christiansted, St. Croix, where yesterday afternoon at around 1:30, they received a suspicious white envelope here. Ironically, about an hour earlier in St. Thomas, around 12:30, at the Lieutenant Governor's office there, officials had to evacuate the building over there as well because they received a white package as well. Immediately, all the agencies were called in, VIPD, the FBI, hazmat, and the like. As according to Associated Press, and here's the kicker, letters were sent that contained white powdery substance to 7 other states. States like Alaska, Alabama, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Montana, and Missouri. And of course, right here in the Virgin Islands. Could all of these contaminated letters or what have you be linked? Well, right now, the packages that were picked up in the Virgin Islands are being analyzed by the FBI and federal authorities. But we do have some good news. So far, tests are negative. From Alabama, it seems to be a harmless food substance. From Missouri, it turned out to be bleached flour. So there you have it. Very strangely, yesterday, the Virgin Islands caught up what could be a national conspiracy, if you will. Meanwhile, I have to tell you this. I investigated this over the internet, and we found that over 30 threatening letters have been sent to financial institutions, at least 10 of them to Chase. Now, could all these things be linked as well? And this has been going on since October. So speculation right now is running high. Why all of a sudden are we getting these contaminated letters in the mail? We haven't seen this since 9/11. Could it be because of the Barack Obama inauguration or his presidency? After all, these have been linked to Texas. The Dallas FBI and so forth, they have found that these letters all across the United States and here in the Virgin Islands have a return address linked to Texas. So who knows? Speculation is running rampant. All we could do is rely on federal and local authorities to find out exactly what these letters that are being sent simultaneously to government operations, not only nationally, but here locally as well. We'll have to keep you posted on this. At the Lieutenant Governor's office, I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
Continuing with this story of the mysterious packages, News Channel 8's Wes Small visits VITEMA.
A very active day yesterday in our territory with St. Thomas and here on St. Croix as strange letters of origin came into the territory. We didn't know whether or not it was contaminated. Here with Jacqueline Heiliger, who is the Deputy Director of VITEMA. And I know you can't say much because hazmat, the federal authorities and local authorities are analyzing that substance, but kind of scary.
Yes, it is. But I just wanted to commend the agencies that came forth. We had VI Fire Service that came out and managed, took over the incident, as a matter of fact, and we had the VIPD out there. So the major areas of responders that needed to come out to this very critical situation did come out and respond as they needed to.
And I guess that's why we see the coordinated practices that you run out there on the Melvin Evans Highway and through National Guard and evacuation things for the government offices and the schools.
And absolutely right. We can't practice enough. I must mention also the Virgin Islands National Guard, who was there on standby if we needed them. They have a very, how can I call it, involved team of people called the CST. And they have a laboratory here on the island that can analyze most biochemicals. So I must say that we commend them for being available to us if we needed them. Fortunately, we did not need them. It ended up being a substance that will be continued to be analyzed. However, at this point, we realized that it was something that we could have allowed the people from the Lieutenant Governor's office to be relieved from.
To go back in. And again, just to keep you posted, we're not isolated. We understand now that it is at least eight states or more that have received strange packages this week alone. So the FBI, Hazmat, Homeland Security, they're all working on this, and VITEMA as well, a well-orchestrated effort yesterday, and that is good news. Any last words?
Yeah, just for the group within this office, because we are the coordinators and managers, we don't necessarily go out and respond. But when we call on the emergency responders to come out, we actually do the coordination of that aspect. So I must again commend that group that did come out and actively perform the duties for the territory.
Unbelievable. Right out of hurricane season, we thought we could kind of take a nap, but not anymore. In this day of terrorism and different things, we have to keep our guard up. And congratulations to VITEMA and all the entities that acted quickly and thoroughly yesterday. And as these strange substances continue to be analyzed, it is good news so far that none of them have been dangerous to our health, but we must keep our guard up. And if you see any suspicious packages enter your office work, either government or private, you make sure that you call the authority, 778-2211-911, and you should have a listing of all your emergency numbers in every office. Here at VITEMA, with the Deputy Director, Jacqueline Heiliger, I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
Stay with us on News Channel 8. We have more news after the break.